Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today is Tuesday, October 17th, 2023. It's been a very, very big part of our lives to come together every morning to learn Torah, but to do so in order to be in this world, to respond to the world, to be present, to take good care of each other, to say good morning, to know that no matter what we face, it is better that we face it together. Our hearts and our souls are in the East, and it's been a very powerful part of these last 3.5 years. This is broadcast 905, coming together with friends from all over the world, learning Torah. Recently, we have added Instagram to our Facebook broadcast. You can find it on my personal Instagram feed. And if you'd like to find us on UJA's Facebook page, we have been going live since March 18th of 2020 as the good, kind souls here have been so faithful in building this community over these years. Robin and Linda, Lori, Deborah, Boker Tov, good to see all of you. Andrea, Ron, good to see you. Yonatan, welcome, welcome. Boker Tov, friends. I'm going to go back and forth with screens so that I don't leave anybody behind. It is precious to do this together, just to say good morning. We'll learn a little bit of Torah, we'll daven a little bit, we'll offer a prayer for Israel, we'll end with Hatikva, and then we will go into a day where we do everything in our power to support our sisters and brothers in harm's way, and to remind the world that Am Yisrael Chai is not just a phrase. It is a commitment, it is a passion, it is the words emblazoned on every Jewish heart. Lisa and Julie, Arlene, Lydia, Boker Tov, Scott, good to see you. Hi, Uncle Alex, love you. Fabrice, sending love to you in Paris. Thank you for being here. Chana, sending love to you in California. Catherine, welcome. It's good to send love in Australia. I have no idea what time it is, but what a gift it is to see you every day. Ellen and Cheryl, Debbie, good morning. My friend, Cantor Cohen, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. DJ Fish Photography, sending love to Ohio. I'm not sure who that is, but I like being told Boker Tov from anywhere. Web Pete, hi, good to see you. Adrian, my friend, Boker Tov. All right, Catherine, it is midnight in Australia, and here you are saying Boker Tov to us. In just a few hours, there'll be Boker Tov for you. All right, everybody. Awkward guitar stand moment. Take a breath. I hope I tuned this right. Let's take a breath. Sing a blessing for learning. Learn some Torah. Here we go. Oh, Carl, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Carl. Today's Torah is, of course, for our sisters and brothers in Israel, but we don't leave our joy behind. Carl, happy birthday. And Andrea, sending Boker Tov to Sao Paulo in Brazil. Thank you for being here with us. Friends, it's so good to see you. These days are anything but simple. It's so important. First of all, let me repeat what Sandy just wrote on the Facebook live screen, to share true gratitude to all the clergy in your family and relationships. Clergy is taking good care of us all, and they are going through what we're all going through. Please give an extra call to your religious leadership and say thank you for being present. I want to say that among the things that I count as blessings in my life is one that none of us ever would have predicted, this terrible, terrible tragedy that's befallen our people. And I probably will cry in a moment, but let me start with words, and then we'll see if I lose see if I lose my composure, which has been happening because that's what grief does. But the power of this response that UJA Federation of New York has created, far outpacing so many other organizations that all mean to be present. But as of now, we have raised over $85 million, already allocating 22 million of it on the ground to our sisters and brothers in Israel in countless ways, including distributing goods, supporting those who have lost family members to terrorism, helping people with emergency funds so that they can have a place to live if their home has become uninhabitable. We are supporting the Israel Trauma Coalition that we founded, and with powerful and supportive and emotional and heartfelt donors from all over the world, some of whom are right here on our broadcast. We're saving lives. We're saving our babies' lives. We're saving our grandparents' lives. The prayers that we are offering for the over 200 hostages who were stolen from their homes, someone with autism, Holocaust survivors, infants, by Hamas, held in Gaza, are on our minds and in our hearts. Just yesterday on a live broadcast, we heard from family members of a young man who is still being held in Gaza, and we pray for their speedy release. Let me make sure to ground today's broadcast in some Torah, because that's what we do. As I do that, I'll ask any of you, because I can't switch screens while I'm broadcasting, can you please go to ujafedni.org, that's our website, and make a donation now. It doesn't make a difference how much it is, but of course it does. If you can do more, but do something. If one of the things you're looking to do is find a way to support our sisters and brothers in Israel, write to your elected officials, thanking them for their unwavering support for Israel. And also, if your political leaders have not spoken out in support of Israel, condemning Hamas, we have a lot of work to do. If you have someone who's a college student in your life, offer them your support, because college campuses right now are not comfortable places for Jews. That's not universally true, but there are way too many examples I can point to on way too many college campuses where professors have used the words exhilarating, as they did in Cornell, to talk about Hamas's actions. We will never, never be quiet in the face of such hatred. Support of Hamas is support of evil. Every human being on earth should say so. I'm proud of the environments that my children are on at Binghamton and Queens, because of the work of those campuses to support Jewish students and to be present as compassionate human beings. All right, I said I was going to do Torah, and then I went on a rant. But this is not a rant. This is real, and our responses must be real too. Kudos to the Wexner Foundation for severing its ties for now with Harvard, for Harvard's condoning of terrible anti-Semitism using the veneer of anti-Zionism. The two walk in lockstep. I spoke with a friend when I was preaching in church just this past Sunday. I was invited by Father Kevin Weidinger, who has shared with us on our Torah broadcast, and he traveled with me to Israel. One of his parishioners came up to me and said, I don't know if I'm a Zionist because I often disagree with the decisions of the Israeli government, but I believe that Jews should have the right to a state and self-determination. I said, let's be clear, I said to her, with soft tone. I said, that's the definition of Zionism, the right of Jews to live with self-determination in their own home. The details are not as important. I was involved, and so many of you have been also, with the protests pre this war against the Israeli government and its policies. Does that make us any less Zionists? Or did the protest leaders across Israel transform their entire platform that was all about organizing to rally against the government? They transformed the platform to be the most effective delivery system for goods and food and clothing to the south of Israel, to take care of everyone, to support Chayalim and soldiers. Just as we at UJA have pivoted in so many ways and funded 4 flights of Chayalim, of soldiers who just needed to get home to defend our home. So wherever you are, friends, wherever you are, our hearts are united. Our broken hearts are united. And soon I will show a cover of a book that I just completed in rapid response to what's happening in Israel. The book is called Am Yisrael Chai, and there are 94 contributors who, over the last 9 days, sent in poems and prayers and essays. An artist dedicated her time to creating the most beautiful cover. The name of the book is Am Yisrael Chai, and all of the proceeds will go to support UJ Federation's work to support Israel in this Israel campaign. We have a lot to do, friends, so let's ground ourselves in some hope. Here's some Torah. Sorry it took me this long to get there, but we are on overdrive for our people. We will do whatever it takes to support our people. We will get through this as a people. Let's learn Torah, because we're Jewish people, and not all of us are Jewish. Thank you to all of our community members here on Instagram or on Facebook who are not Jewish. You matter too, and you're showing up with solidarity means so much. It means so much. Thank you, friends. So here's a little bit of Torah. This week we read Parshat Noach. It is a fascinating Torah portion. We know the story. Often when we are told the story as children, it sounds a lot nicer. I remember the song, "The animals, they came on by twosies," right? Pairs of animals coming onto the ark. And that was delightful, except no one really told me as a child to read the text and to see that it says in the Torah that the entire world had become cruel, and God could not sustain it. So disappointed was God that God regretted creating human beings. That's how far we fall sometimes. You know, the rabbis ask a question about, would it have been better had human beings never been created? And they go on a debate, as rabbis often do. And they said, yes, actually, it would have been better. And then they say, but we were created. What do we do, as Mary Oliver would say, with this one wild life you've been given? So, the way that Noach is introduced, the character of Noah, and Mazel Tov, Arlene, to your son's bar mitzvah 13 years ago. My son's bar mitzvah is coming up this Shabbat afternoon, so it's Parshat Lech Lecha, this Shabbat. And we will not miss a second of his joy. No one takes away our joy. No one takes away Carl's birthday. No one takes away any of this, friends. So the way Noach is introduced in the Parsha is Noach ish tzadik tamim haya bedorotav. And it's an interesting verse because it says Noach was a righteous person in his generation. And rabbis forever, and normal people too, have debated what does it mean to say that someone is righteous for their time. Some say that he was righteous compared to everybody else. And what do we know about everybody else? They made God disappointed that God created people. So if that's the case that Noach was good compared to everybody else. What does that mean about Noach? Well, think about this, friends. Number one, being slightly less bad than terrible people, that's a low bar. But standing up like a person where no one else is standing up like a person, that's heroic. As the ancient rabbis say in Pirkei Avot, "B'makom she'ein anashim hishtadel liot ish." In a place where no one is being a person, be a person. In a place that is acting inhumanly, be very human. Noach is a complicated figure. So are all of us. But we know that in an environment where there's so much inhumanity, to be human is heroic. And as Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel taught later, but to be only human is to be less than human. We are called, even in the midst of our pain, especially in the midst of trauma, please God, may we be spared anymore, to act like people. So friends, here's my question to you. You're a human being. What human act will you do today? How will you take care of the human being you are today? How will you cultivate and nurture and tend to your humanity today? That is a worthy question, a necessary question. One of the ways that I'm doing it is singing all the time and trying to remember to teach with my soft voice, because it's not easy these days. So I want to share two songs. One of them is a song that poured out of me 2 nights ago. I've shared it on each broadcast since. The words are Ozi v'zimratya v'yehi li lishua. God is my strength and my song, and that will save me. I offer that to all of us. Sing wherever you are, friends, sing. And then we'll sing Hatikva. Friends, whatever you believe about God, believe in each other. Believe in the possibilities of remaining human in inhuman circumstances. Face your heart to the east. Pray for the healing of Israel. Pray for the safety of every civilian. Pray for the state of Israel to regain its footing in the world as a place of humanity, a place that feels safe. Remain soft on the inside, friends. I'm working on that myself. No matter where you are, I hope you know which way is east. Just move to the side for a second. There's a flag on your screen. So with you, holding my heart, holding yours, Let's sing Hatikva, friends. Kol od balevav pnima nefesh Yehudi homiya ulfatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia Od lo avda tikvatenu hatikva bat shnot alpayim liot am chovshi be'atzenu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim liot am chovshi be'atzenu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim. Am Yisrael Chai, friends. The people of Israel lives. Thank you for being here today. See you tomorrow. Lots of love. Take good care of yourselves.